Alright, welcome back. Now, we have just finished the first part of the Archon Quest, Act 1. I've been considering whether I want to try... to get
the same cultural heritage.
Far enough into it to is it this one? Yeah, in order to do this, because for this one, for eligibility, yeah, the main requirement is that you have to complete Act 3 as well as some world quests, which I'm not sure what that is going to be. Now, if I'm not mistaken, while these are recommended, I don't think they're necessary thanks to, yeah, this quick start option. While it would be nice to do this event, I'm not sure. I'm not sure I have the time to get to it and then also do it. The Crown of Insight would be lovely. I only have one right now, I think. Maybe two. I'm also getting the event exclusive bow. What the hell? I'm not gonna worry about it, but I think I will actually. We will continue with the Farewell Archaic Lord for now. Up in the bank. I don't think we have anything else we need to do prep-wise. No character upgrading. So let's just head on up. I wonder if the Adepti have come to a decision. Oh. An alternate route to get up here. I don't think I've ever gone up that way. Have made the decision about, do you mind if I enter here, Nadia? About whether to level Leoa to the ground. Well. This is a really nice bank. I honestly didn't actually expect we'd get to go in here. Waiting for the teller up there. Hold on, Fatui. I just want to look around really quick. And I'm so glad I did. Do you think they mind? Oh, no one's looking, right? No, they can't see us. 200,000 more. Did I just rob this bank? Well, I probably should have locked it up in the vault. I like this song. It feels like a remix of another one I've heard. Katarina.
Welcome, friend of child. And congratulations on the first day of your illustrious career with the Fatui.
I guess the one guy in Mondstadt, the one who would always give us information in exchange for quests. I guess he successfully recruited us in the end. Well, he didn't. I guess Child did, sort of. I don't consider Child a friend. I have no intention of joining the Fatui.
You sound remarkably sure of yourself. Remember, we are mere mortals. Our ideas are fluid like water.
Or at least you are.
Only the Tsaritsa truly has a will as solid as the permafrost.
And I've always assumed she's your Archon. I don't think you've said that explicitly yet.
But back to the matter at hand. Child tells me that he has upheld his end of your agreement.
What agreement?
Yeah.
Oh, the thing about him helping us find a guy?
wonderfully vague, Paimon.
Correct. Child promised he would find someone to break the stalemate. And the Harbingers do not break their promises lightly.
Right. Or at least this one doesn't. We only have a sample of 2 Harbingers at this point, and they are on opposite sides of the spectrum.
Ah, where is that guy anyway?
Child is currently at Lioli Pavilion.
Lioli Pavilion.
Oh, Paimon knows this one.
Paimon, you just have the entire map memorized, don't you?
Ahem. There are 2 styles of cooking in Liyue.
Okay.
Known as Li style and Yue style. They have been
Oh!
competing for centuries, but neither has emerged as the clear winner.
I think we talked to someone who discussed this before, but I forget who it was. Maybe it wasn't Brooke, was it? It actually might have also just been Xiangling.
The flagship restaurant of the Li style is the Lili Pavilion. The owner especially chose to open the restaurant at Feiyuan Slope so they could compete face to face with the Shinue Kiosk, which is the
Paimon.
flagship restaurant of the Yue style.
You just like a tourist guide here or something? Trust you to only know these sorts of things. Seriously. Yeah, food and treasure. Those are always foremost on Paimon's mind.
Don't talk to Paimon like that. Anyway, Paimon's hungry. Let's get moving.
I love her. Oh, Paimon. She's my favorite. All right, farewell, Archaic Lord. That does not bode well for the fate of the Geo Archon. That we are saying farewell. An organization known as the Wangsheng. The Wangsheng. I feel like I've heard that name before. Upon your return from visiting the Adepti, you discover that the Qixing have hidden the Geo Archon's vessel away, right? I remember that. Child promised he'd find someone to break the stalemate. So you pay another visit to Northland Bank. No, we just paid our visit. It's now time to find Child. All right, by break the stalemate, I think just means to, reveal the body. Find out what's going on. If all of you Fatubi were more like Nadia and her boyfriend, pen pal, and Child and that teller, I think we might actually consider joining. It's just, Lost in your, and a lot of the other Mondstadt ones leave a sour taste in your mouth. Is this the one that we had to have a reservation to? And they said the wait time was like many months. Or it might have even been years. Hongru? Oh, can't talk to Hongru, he's too hungry. I missed an opportunity to say Hongru. How about you? Oh, I can just straight up go in. Yes, please. Nice restaurant. I like the vibe immediately. Hello, Hongru. Wait, weren't you just outside? It's not a title, is it? What's your name? Yeah, let's talk to him. Wait, are we supposed to go outside? We'll stay in here. If you had made a reservation, I will lead you to your seat. I have not.
Enjoy your meal.
Do they only have one table here? Talk about exclusive. Though perhaps not the best business sense. Oh, he's outside. I totally didn't even see him. Hey, Child.
Aha, you made it.
I did.
As promised, I have found someone who can help you. Someone who can solve the mystery of why the Liu Qixing would hide the Geo Archon's vessel.
Presumably someone who's associated with them.
So, where is he? In Liuli Pavilion?
He certainly is. Come, I'll introduce you.
Who could it be? I imagine it's a character I'm at least somewhat familiar with.
I took the liberty of setting up a business dinner, as per the Liu custom.
Ooh, thank you. Are you paying, right? Why, someone I'm familiar with, I mean, someone I've seen, or maybe tested out. But maybe not.
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival.
Oh, yeah, Zhongli. Hello. So regal.
Hi. Allow me to introduce Mr. Zhongli, consultant to an organization known as Wang Sheng, and a trusted associate of the Fatui.
I see. I've been saying that really wrong. And a trusted associate of the Fatui. You know, there was a time where I just sort of assumed he was the Geo Archon, just because he was Geo and super, super powerful. Associate of the Fatui?
Indeed. Wang Sheng's line of work can be sensitive at times. Let's just say they understand when discretion is needed.
What is their line of work?
And we, the Fatui, have always been glad to do business with friends who walk in the shadows.
So, child, can you just tell me straight up, what is the Fatui's goal? I mean, they're so clearly scheming, but also just operate in very different ways depending on where you are. Seemingly disconnected.
Walk in the shadows?
What's the matter, Paimon?
It is an honor to meet you.
Oh.
I have heard tell of you from Mondstadt.
He voices a few other characters in this game.
Discretion?
I think.
Shadows? Is Wangshan some kind of business involving dealing with people?
What, you think they're assassins, Paimon? Or like a mafia?
Indeed. It is as you have guessed.
Also, I feel like I know the voice actor from other places too. I say that frequently, but that's just because I watch so many things.
The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor organizes burials.
Oh!
We ensure that those who pass on do so in peace.
Oh! Yeah, I talked to some lady who works with you guys. That's where I know the name from. The Wangsheng. Do you know Hu Tao? I've been wanting to meet her.
Huh?
And Chi-Chi, for that matter. I don't know, Chi-Chi doesn't work for the funeral parlor, right? She works for the herb people.
Did you think he was some sort of hired killer?
That is very clearly what she thought.
The Fatui calls many such people friends, but the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does not dabble in such business. Well, ostensibly.
Ostensibly, huh? But does this mean your relationship with them is you like them to dispose of the bodies you acquire?
Well, they are still. I shouldn't say too much. In any case, I brought you to meet Mr. Zhongli because
he has a very loose lips. I'm eagerly awaiting the day he slips and says too much.
Because I can bring you to see Rex Lapis's vessel.
Really? I see you guys all keep saying vessel, though, and not body.
What?
That feels like a very important distinction.
Don't be so surprised. Sure, the Geo Archon's body has been squirreled away by order of the Tianquan Ningguang. But first, let's hear what Mr. Zhongli has to say, shall we?
So Ningguang squirreled it away, huh? You know, I could bring her out. We could ask her directly what's up.
Rex Lapis may be the prime of Adepti, but he is ultimately an Adeptus. Many Adepti have left us over the millennia. This is the inexorable trend.
I wonder how many of the other Archons are maybe not Adepti per se, since I think that's specific to Liyue, but the same kind of creature, you know. Like, I'm not sure. I kind of doubt Venti is, but I wonder if any of the others are not human.
The times have changed. You must have felt it too when you were at Jueyun Karst.
That's true. The Adepti are staying away from Liyue. And the Geo... No, I think we had established that with the... It was either Child or I think maybe Mountain Shaper. That's true. The Adepti are staying away from Liyue.
As you have seen, the time of the Adepti is ending, and the time of mankind is slowly dawning.
Right. Yeah, they've been, it was what Mountain Shaper was hinting at. I think it was Mountain Shaper. Though not if I'm forgetting her name. It's Mooncarver, Mountain Shaper, and Cloud something. Cloud is the, it's gonna lay waste to Liyue.
In years past, Liyue's tradition was that a huge memorial service be held to mark the passing of every Adeptus. But this time, the Qixing have made no attempt whatsoever to respect this tradition. It is sacrilege.
Right. Not to mention the assassination of the literal god of Liyue is, probably should be taken a little more seriously. Well, they do have to decide. They do have a... Oh, yeah, a deicide. Yeah. Well, they do have a deicide to deal with. A word I see often. If ever. I get it. Killing of a deity.
Yeah, the killer hasn't even been caught yet.
Right, we don't have any idea who it might be.
Deicide or not, the concern of the Wangsheng funeral parlor is this. When the ritual to receive this god is so kingly, it is all the more egregious for his final send-off to go unattended to.
Yeah.
Traveler, Child has told me a lot about you. Since you have had dealings with the Animo Archon.
Yeah.
Could I ask you to help me prepare the Geo Archon's last rites?
Sure. I have to... Why is Child so close to you guys, though? What is up with that? Child, I have so many questions about you. Child says too much. I accept your invitation.
A wise decision.
Thank you, Child.
The Qianquan Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel, which of course you would need to access if you were to achieve your goal of meeting all of the 7.
Right.
Precisely. Only by participating in the rite of parting will you be able to see the form of Rex Lapis again.
You guys keep saying that in a very weird and specific way. That feels important. Looks like there's no other choice.
If we are agreed, come with me. We will speak of the details as we walk.
Sure.
All right, my bridge
Not
building
before
work
eating,
here's
right?
done. Turned out well, didn't it?
Yeah, I'd say so. It was fun to meet Zhongli finally.
You can go if you want to. Don't worry about me. I might just have a few more drinks. And get acquainted with these things they call chopsticks in the meantime.
You're not trying to get us out of here before we have a chance to eat, are you, Child? You are paying, right? The food is all there. Don't you dare try to get rid of it. Come on. We're eating.
My chopsticks truly are difficult to use.
Yeah, some people find them difficult. I suppose I don't, just because I've been using them for so long. Oh, Zhongli, there he is.
After having experienced the land of the absentee Archon, traveler.
Everyone is so disrespectful to him.
That our Archon and the dead guy are here all around you in Liyue.
The just casual disrespect to Venti is always a treat. Liyue is the better place. I prefer the... honestly, it has nothing to do with that fact, but I think I've enjoyed Liyue in general a bit better.
Indeed. The weight of 3,700 years worth of history runs deepest in the true divinity of Liyue. Organizing the rite of parting should prove to be an enlightening part of your travels.
I'm hoping it will be.
Liyue is the most prosperous of the 7 nations, defended
Really?
by deities and ruled by the Qixing. As such, the diplomatic maneuverings of the Fatui have gained no purchase here.
Seems like that's only partial true. I mean, hell, just consider your relationship with the child. And then, you know, the presence of the Northland Bank. So really, it's actually the most prosperous. That's impressive. Though you are kind of a biased source, I suppose.
Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the Fatui. That is in all likelihood why Child wants to make use of the Wangsheng funeral parlor's connections.
Huh. What would Child get out of us doing the rite of parting anyway?
That's a good question, Paimon. I don't believe he's doing this out of the kindness of his heart. Well, definitely not fully, at least. He seems kind. But he's got to be getting something out of this.
I neither know nor do I wish to know. As far as I am concerned, the Fatui are merely financial sponsors. I only wish for Liyue's traditions to endure.
Sure.
These are the advance funds that Child has provided.
Ooh?
If you use them up, you can go to him to apply for any subsequent funding.
So you're saying we can annoy him for money at regular intervals? If so, fantastic. I will bug the crap out of him.
Wow.
Well then, let us be off. The first step in our preparations shall be to obtain some prize Noctilucus jade worthy of a deity.
I mean, I have a lot of Noctilucus jade already. Does it have to be any sort of special jade? Where are we going? A bag of more. Let's open up our little goodie bag. Assumed it would be there. Come on. Damn it. I want my money. Yeah, that's the other thing. So he has connections with Zhongli and the Wang Sheng funeral parlor. He had a sigil of permission. Child, what is up with you?
You want to learn some Favonia's blade work?
Oh, wait.
All right, then. I'll teach you.
Gotta buy the Noctilucus jade.
I'll teach you all right.
That's too bad.
Mark my words.
Who are we buying it from? I wonder. Shito?
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friends. Would
Thank
you like to try your luck betting on Jade? This could be your lucky day.
What do you mean betting on Jade?
It's cheap and it's fun, and who knows, you just might strike it rich.
I'll be honest, I am tempted.
Betting? No, we're here for...
Paimon.
What was it again?
I just want to try in some Noctilucous Jade. Worthy of a deity.
Noctilucous Jade, of radiant grade at the very least.
So it is special. So probably not the kind I just mined out in the wilds.
Radiant grade, Noctilucous Jade? I see. You're not a tourist. My apologies. I have some here for your perusal.
I'm a tourist. Can I...
What do you think? The Jade Mystery is an old name in the jade business. Just look at that wonderful quality. Rex Lapis doesn't often bless us with such finery. Go on, pick whichever one you like.
Zhongli, I hope you have an eye for this.
These 3 pieces really do look pretty. Not like the ones you usually dig up.
I'm not going to disagree with that.
But how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
No. Hopefully Zhongli has a suggestion. A man who makes his living off betting on stones can't be trusted so lightly.
Very good. It seems you have learned some tricks of the trade.
Just using common sense, really.
What do you think, Mr. Zhongli? How should we pick from these pieces of Noctilucous Jade?
Yeah.
Oh? You want me to decide? That is fine as well.
I mean, I'll pick, but I don't guarantee results.
If it were me, the answer would be simple.
Oh? And that would be...
Don't leave us hanging, Zhongli.
I'll take them all, boss.
Oh, you act with such panache, good sir. I always knew you were not a man of ordinary caliber.
Clearly not. Also probably quite wealthy, it seems.
Oh, wait,
Or are we paying?
Boss, that one didn't count. We need to discuss it again.
Clearly we are the ones paying. With Paimon's reaction there.
Hey, if we only need 1 for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the Mora if we buy them all?
Actually, it's 2 times more Mora. Wait, is that right? We only need 1, buying 3. Or wasting 2 times the Mora. Okay, that's fine since the first set isn't a waste.
Oh, Mora.
Did you forget you have to pay, Zhongli?
It is as you say. I suppose I overlooked
God, he is
this
tall.
particular aspect of the transaction.
Or maybe it's just Alice and Paimon are so short.
Huh? How do you not think about Mora when buying things?
Clearly, because he doesn't buy things.
If one must always consider Mora before acting, then in all things one is bound by Mora.
I mean, you should still consider more before purchasing things. Otherwise, it's called shoplifting.
What?
All Mora is currency, but not all currency is Mora.
Zhongli.
What?
I think I have the same reaction as Paimon here. He's leaving me without words. Sounds like he's loaded.
So loaded that he doesn't even bother hunting for a bargain.
I know. Zhongli, you want to hook us up?
No need to waver. Even when I am constrained by Mora, I have ways of working around my limitations.
Oh. By conjuring more Mora into thin air?
Evaluating the quality of Noctilucous Jade is indeed very tricky. As crude ore, there is little difference in texture, lustrousness, and internal pattern between good and bad jade. Only after the item made using Noctilucous Jade has taken shape will you be able to see whether it is up to par or not.
I see. Well, that's a problem. Because that means we have to buy all 3.
If you return to those crafty merchants to quibble, they will counter by saying that your crafting bench is to blame, or that your heat control was poor.
Of course, of course.
Whoa! To think it's that easy to get cheated.
Yeah.
But there is a way to truly evaluate this jade, and a true insider would know it.
So, I don't know who would know jade really well. Maybe Ningguang?
A fool sees the pointer and misses the moon.
What does that mean?
He really likes to talk in proverbs.
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man knows that you are pointing at the moon, while a fool will only see the finger.
It's an interesting one.
The patterns, the facade, these are all the finger. Noctilucous jade is a mystical stone used to light up the darkness.
Really?
And so its brightness is the important thing. It is the moon.
So are you saying we need to put them in a dark box and see how bright they are?
Noctilucous jade of excellent quality would have superior pyro affinity.
Oh.
In other words, the bluer and brighter the luster of the ore under high temperature, the higher its quality.
I see. I didn't realize you're such an expert. Is this a normal life for a high-class gentleman?
I have imparted the priceless secrets of the jade trade to you. Now, all that's left is to put it into practice.
I thank you, Zhongli. If if my searching for brother in the Archons doesn't work out, I might have a future as a mineral trader.
Priceless, huh? Paimon's just said that we might never be able to use it again.
Well, Paimon, we could, like I just said.
We're back to buy some rocks, boss. But can you let us burn them first?
She's got the right idea, but could use a little more tact.
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I have to sell?
Then can we get some small samples?
That would... well... fine. As you wish, then.
Thank you.
How about this? I can take a small sample of all 3. I'll take a bit of a loss. We'll count it as a friendly gesture.
Good, but I am going to observe you taking the small samples. It's not that I don't trust you, it's just that, well...
Don't worry. I know the rules. As long as we can prove that it is good jade, you will not take a loss.
All right, take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and tagged them to boot.
These samples?
Aren't these too thin?
Probably not. We just need to, Right, Zhongli, these aren't too thin, are they?
Even paper's thicker. No,
oh, wow.
Even a bug's wings are thicker. These are almost see-through.
How stingy. This is impressive handiwork.
Oh, you flatter me, but I have to be gentle with these rocks. They are my pride and joy.
Sure, and probably worth quite a lot of money.
If I'd taken off even a bit more, it would have killed me.
But wouldn't something this thin go poof if we held it to the fire?
Probably not, actually. I mean, I imagine it's a little more resistant than that.
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits would be like forcing a ravenous wolf to vomit up the food in its stomach. Nonetheless, under the right conditions, these thin slices will serve.
All right.
What sort of conditions?
While we add the high temperatures using pyro, we can use hydro to reinforce it from within.
Interesting.
This way, the samples will not disintegrate immediately.
I feel like that's how you would, I guess you're sort of tempering them.
Oh, sir, to think you were this learned. Thank you for your understanding.
Yeah. I don't know where we'd be without Zhongli here. Granted, we wouldn't be here without Zhongli in the first place, so
Strictly
guess it balances
speaking,
out.
Asking for samples when we have not yet agreed to purchase the goods is unfair. Trade in Liyue must be based upon fairness.
I mean, I don't know if I agree with that. As long as we have an honest intent to purchase, it doesn't mean we have to make a commitment to buy if we aren't satisfied with the samples.
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out.
I remember the spot in Dodapa Gore. Oh, that's way over in Mondstadt, though. How about the kitchen at Xiangling's place? Yes.
You mean at Wanmin Restaurant?
We haven't seen her yet.
As long as we do it when she's not in.
What? Paimon? The hell are you talking about? That is the opposite of what we will do. I think Wanmin was actually the one that had reservations months or years out.
That would not do. It is a place where people come and go. They would be endangered if the elemental reaction were to get out of control.
Damn it.
We cannot take such a risk.
You party poopers. I wanted to go see Xiangling.
Oh, Paimon remembers?
Jerks.
We once saw this big pot down at the Dada Upa Gorge in the camp of the Hilly Churls from the Meaty tribe.
Oh, yeah.
It's real sturdy.
I had the pot
and
there.
Be able to take the elemental reactions.
Maybe, but you forget the most important fact, Paimon. There's a force field around that pot, and it's impossible to put anything in it.
Now, let's pack those samples up and make a move.
You weren't listening, Paimon. Alright, that's a long ways away. We're definitely not walking. I think this one will be the quickest.
It has been a long time since I last set
Zhongli's
foot
here
in
with
the
us.
Nation of Wind.
Yeah.
A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue.
And who would your friend
It
be?
must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid snake wine.
Damn. I'm pretty sure those are fighting words. But no one from Sumeru is here, so it's probably fine. Alright, let's actually take this a little more seriously.
Beg for mercy.
There we go. There aren't that many people who could be his friend from Mondstadt. Maybe, like the Grandara or the,
That's the pot.
Yep.
It looks like the Hilly Trolls are still using it.
We'll kick them off.
It's a bit impolite, but we gotta cut the line.
By cutting them.
Think you can bully me? Teamwork is dreamwork.
So it could be the Grandmaster, maybe, or I suppose Venti. Though, considering the disrespect he shows for Venti, I don't know if he would call him a friend. You tried to shoot us. How dare you? It's bubbling nicely. I want these Sensettias. There's a lot of Sensettia trees here. I'm always running low on them. Alright, let's use this giant cooking pot.
There's still soup in here. These Hilly Trolls sure have big appetites.
I mean, presumably this pot is for the whole tribe, right? Well, it's our lab now.
This soup looks like it could be used as our hydro elemental protection. Let's
Maybe.
fire it up and begin our experiment.
Didn't he say the whole point of the hydro was to, wait, no, not to cool it down. Just to reinforce it somehow. I'm not sure what the science behind that is supposed to be.
We're ready to go. Paimon will help remember which one of the three is which.
Didn't he say they were labeled?
Use pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we get the results we need.
I hope we don't break this.
Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the ore gets, the better it is. So, pay close attention.
All right, all right. We need some pyro. I have just the person. Sorry, Bennett, but Yanfei.
Ready for trial.
Oh, that one's pretty blue.
That light came from the first Noctilucous Jade.
Jerks.
Killer trolls are surrounding us again. Were they attracted by the light?
I doubt it.
Such nosy
Get
neighbors.
out of there, Halo
Let's
Troll.
take care of them and continue again after.
Let's also knock this one off. I missed. How did I miss? Get out of my way. There we go.
Shudder. Flood of frost. Rack and ruin.
Where'd the other one go? Oh, I guess he got unstuck. Alright, it was the one on the top right. Oh.
That light came from the second Noctilucous
Yeah.
Jade, didn't it? More
It did.
trolls. They don't give up, do they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food.
Yeah, I would be too if I were them. It's understandable. I'm getting pretty damn hurt. There we go. The third one's probably not gonna get. Oh, yeah.
Right, too bright.
I guess the third one is the best one.
Noctilucous Jade, wasn't it?
Yeah,
It was so much shinier than the rest. Let's go with that one.
I think so
Let's
too.
head back to the Jade Mystery to buy
Interesting
some
that
jade,
it
shall we?
had a delayed reaction compared to the others. I guess the it just takes a higher amount of heat to trigger that reaction. We should probably stop off for some healing. There we go. Moonfinger. Is that the name of the shop?
You're back, my friends.
No,
I've
it
kept the goods
wasn't.
for you. Which of them would you like?
The third one. I would like the third Noctilucous Jade.
Exactly. That's the one Paimon remembers too.
Sound good to you, Zhongli?
No problem. If you have your eye on this one, you can have it.
Thank you.
Then we'll take a box of the third type of jade.
Done. All the same, and pardon me for asking, but I'm curious. Whatever do you need this much top-quality Noctilucous Jade
That's a secret, right? Right, Zhongli? It is a secret, isn't it?
I suppose it would not hurt
Guess
to
not.
tell you. We need them to make implements for the rite of parting.
Hey, you know what would be funny? Is if this was all an elaborate scheme to remove basically an elaborate retirement scheme for the Geo Archon. That would be kind of hilarious. I mean, if he's dead, I mean, the people aren't going to expect anything from it anymore, right? And they did say they want to. The Adepti are trying to back off and usher in the age of humans.
Parting? Oh, dear. I'd heard the rumors, but had given much thought to them. This means that Rex Lapis really is...
He's kaput, dead, sleeping with the fishes, 10 feet under. Well, not yet. That's our job.
Even though the Jade Mystery has been in decline, we have always been under his protection.
Yeah.
It is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito in the city 200 years ago, it was a spoon from the Jade Mystery that he had used to sample the local delights.
That sounds like a myth, an urban legend.
Alas, alas, all things must pass. Well, if this is to be used to say farewell to Rex Lapis, then I shall sell this to you at half the price.
That's actually, I mean, considering how expensive it is and how much it's probably putting you under, I respect that.
Are you sure? You didn't want to even give us an inch before.
It's for a good cause, Paimon.
If not,
and also, don't look
our
a
Lord's protection, this city
deal in the
exist
mouth
as it does now. No proprietor could earn money off such a thing.
Yeah.
I'm sure Rex Lapis will feel your sentiment, boss.
Probably not. He's dead, Paimon.
In the safe hands of the Liu Chising and good, honest merchants such as yourself, I, for one, believe that Liyue will continue to prosper, as it always has done.
Well said, Zhongli. Well said. So, let's not get ourselves down just yet.
All right. Thank you, my friends. What's with me getting all sentimental like this? I'll practically be giving away all my fortune at this rate.
Well, if it makes you feel... I can still do the little betting game. I'm very interested.
Now that we've made our choice, let's take this Noctilucous jade back.
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was half price, not that we could leave without paying.
Seriously. I swear, Zhongli must be the kind of person who just walks into a shop, grabs something, and leaves, and then doesn't quite understand why he's being stopped.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I must have forgotten to do that, too. Let me see. As I thought, I didn't bring you.
Of course not.
Any what?
Mora.
Mora. My apologies. Another oversight on my part.
Strange take on the value of money.
Oh, that won't do. This isn't some small sum.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Didn't Child give us some
Yeah, but that's my money, damn it. I have them on me.
That's a relief.
Maybe we can get some more from him.
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though, to be honest, it'd be all right even if the sum wasn't quite enough.
Oh? Hey, you're a good guy, Shito. I'll do business with you later. Well, assuming it's even possible.
Well, it's settled then. Let's take this jade to Yujing Terrace. That's where we plan to hold the rite.
Okay.
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single more.
That look on Paimon's face. She gives the sassiest faces, and I love it. Oh, Paimon. You make this game at least 50% more fun. Please remember to bring money next time. Guess we need to find Child for more funding.
It seems that we must. I will keep that in mind. Thanks, both of you.
Of course. And you should remember to bring money too. I'm not sure if you're... I mean, he looks very posh, so I just sort of assumed he was rich.
Rex Lapis.
Aww.
Rex Lapis.
Yeah, he's not ready to sell us anything. Where are we going? That's where... Oh, isn't that where Rex Lapis's body was? Yeah. Yongsheng Tea House. We can't go in there. What kind of tea house has bouncers?
What are you staring at?
Ah, roof running. Ooh. String of pearls and records of the gallant dust. Cool. Don't mind us. Just heading up to the terrace. Uh-oh. Think they're still after us? Just play it cool. Play it cool. No, that's not playing it cool. That's playing it cool.
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
Hello, kind Millith. Don't mind me. Greetings. Something to report to the Millith. You've come to the right person. You may proceed. Oh, we've actually already talked to him before. Pretty sure. Evil shall never prevail. Don't forget, when something important comes up, report to the Jinzhong. Report to Jinzhong. It's your name. Not a title or a group. Wait. Oh, right, we have Yanfei with us. And they had a bunch of the flowers up here. Actually, I forgot these were up here. I haven't dared come back since the incident. Alright, that's enough of that. Oh, one more. And the place is, I guess it is much too late for them to try and, lock the place down. Whoever the killer was is long gone. All right.
We can leave the jade here. I have already called for a jewelsmith to shape them into the implements that we will need.
Do you have money to pay them?
Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Child. So, as for the jewelsmith's remuneration...
Fingers crossed Child will reimburse us.
Guess we can't do anything else. Also, is this where we're doing the rite of parting?
I would guess so.
Yes. I have already rented
right?
this location and have begun making preparations for the rite.
So you could pay for the renting of the location, but not the jewelsmith. Do you have more or not, Zhongli? The rite of dissension took place here too.
That's right. The Liu Qixing have acquiesced to using the same location.
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us really be at the crime scene? We might get caught by the Millith.
I mean, they're all about us right now. They don't seem to be interested, so...
Although with that said, since we got back from Dwayun Karst, none of those pesky Millith soldiers have come chasing after us. Wonder what that's about.
Technically, it's since Child talked to us or rescued us, but I take your point. I imagine they don't dare mess with an Adeptus messenger like us.
Also, the Rex Lapis vessel.
Yeah? What about it?
Traditionally, we call it the Exuvia.
Right.
That's what it was called. You seem to know everything, Mr.
He
Zhongli.
does. It's very suspicious.
So, hidden away by the Qixing? I mean, we haven't even figured out who the murderer is.
Yeah. I'm sticking with my elaborate ruse idea. Elaborate retirement scheme.
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know. Surely they must have found all the evidence that there is to find here.
Did you just say one must? It's a very adeptus way of talking. It seems a bit too easygoing. Probably just a coincidence, but still feels very odd. Seems to be a bit too easygoing. Yeah, very odd.
These things are for the authorities in Yujing Terrace to consider. Trying to help would probably only add to their troubles. Before the rite is conducted, the Exuvia will be kept temporarily in the Golden House.
Right. Where's the Golden House?
Golden House?
Does it have a lot of gold in it?
The only mint in Liyue, which is to say the only mint in Teyvat.
Oh.
All the mora that flows throughout the world is minted there.
Do you think they would notice if some of it went missing?
Wow!
That's my thought too, Paimon.
Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything bad.
Oh, yeah.
Paimon thinks it suits Morax.
I mean, I'm thinking something bad that I'm curious just how much could go missing before someone starts to worry or take notice.
But why do you know this, Mr. Zhongli?
He knows everything, apparently.
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. As such, there is already some limited information available.
I see. Well, the Qixing provide the location and Child provides the funds.
Perhaps each has their motives. But this is the capital of commerce. A little exploitation once in a while is not unacceptable.
All right.
In Liyue, where the god of contracts reigns, only contracts may not be betrayed.
I see.
I, for one, have no issue with little maneuvers outside their remit.
What does your not having issue matter, though?
Well then, we should go and prepare the perfumes used in the rite.
Perfumes? Where'll we get those? Do we buy them?
I mean, presumably. I guess we could make them.
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be freshly decocted. The quality of the silk flowers we require is also special.
So these ones I just picked aren't good enough, I take it?
Silk flower petals contain a fibrous material of good quality, often used in brocade making.
And
its scent, however, is most elegant, and is especially suited for solemn events, like giving offerings to gods and adepti.
Also used for sending Xingqius.
It's time for Zhongli's lectures on high society again.
One of my favorite Paimon faces.
We shall not speak of the details right now. Follow me. We shall go to the merchants to purchase our ingredients.
What's this about we? Clearly I'm going to be the one purchasing these ingredients. I'm convinced he just does not have money at this point. Where are we going? Oh, to the docks. Let's take a shortcut. Oh! Speaking of shortcuts, by the bell is a very nice chest.
At least good luck doesn't discriminate.
Anything else nice on the roofs?
Time to scout.
Maybe not.
More speed.
Oh, it's that. I talked to them. right below us? Is it? No, not you, not Andre. Oh wait, is it below us? Still, because there was another level. Yeah. Ah, yes. Bulleye. Bolin.
Hey, boss. Do you sell silk flowers here?
I hope.
Silk flowers? We certainly do. Which kind would you like?
The nicest kind, please.
Which kind? The good kind? The best kind?
Yeah.
Remind Paimon what kinds there are again.
Whichever kind is the most expensive.
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Always coming in here with your stupid questions.
Damn. I would think that they would be happy to help us answer any questions that we had. It's normally what shopkeepers do.
Golden House Maiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning. One of each to start with, if you don't mind.
Now, Zhongli, you do understand these have to be paid for, and you are clearly not the one paying for them, right?
My goodness, this gentleman is quite the connoisseur.
Yeah, my wallet is feeling that right now.
You two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute.
Fine. Well, I guess I had it coming. This is what I get for calling Paimon emergency food. Yes.
Now then, please peruse at your leisure. Do let me know if you have any further
It was a while
thoughts.
ago that we called her emergency food. Though we do, actually. I think it's been several times.
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions differ from their ancestral habitat.
Yeah?
Nevertheless, these are fine specimens, excellently preserved.
You know, I know someone who would love to know how you preserve them.
Just look at the abundant foliage here, and these stamens.
Oh yeah, I can see.
Glamorous as a maiden of the Golden House. This strain is an evergreen, and mostly grows under complex hydrological conditions.
Okay, so he knows all about jade, knows all about plants, is completely broke, but looks rich. Zhongli is an interesting person.
By contrast, this variety thrives in any dark, damp location, often in large clusters. Morphologically, it is distinguished by the profusion of petals and densely packed stamens, though its powerful scent gives it away just as easily.
I see.
Lastly, this strain is quite the recluse. Unlike its exuberant cousins, flowers and foliage are minimal, and when in season, it has a subtle yet enduring scent. It was first discovered by the ancients when they scaled the mountains in search of the Adepti.
And he's a history expert too.
Silk flowers have all but disappeared from the wild today due to geographical changes over Liyue's history.
Yeah?
Most are not grown by horticulturalists.
I've only seen them in 2 locations, really.
Wow, a true connoisseur. Most of that was news even to me.
Damn. Are you going to give us a discount because of that? Because I would really appreciate any discount. These servants are the ones with the coin purse, after all.
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge.
That's what you call a smattering of...
is the one to watch. They are on track to set foot in every corner of the world.
Yeah. More literally than you might think, in fact. What's so impressive about that? Of course it's impressive. I doubt anybody does that. I'm still an ignoramus on horticulture.
Oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're way too humble. So, which silk flower did you want anyway?
All three, didn't he say?
I'll take them all, boss.
Our poor, poor coin purse.
Again?
Yeah.
How can I put this? When purchasing opera tickets, it is natural to decide based on which singer has the most melodious voice. The same logic applies when purchasing a pet bird.
All right, but we're not purchasing a pet bird or purchasing an opera ticket.
But this silk flower purchase is not an analogous case. The same logic does not apply.
Okay.
Perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should decoct perfume from different subspecies of silk flower when making an offering to a statue of the seven. Rex Lapis will then make his own choice between the scents.
Rex Lapis is supposedly dead. I don't think he'll be making any choices between the scents.
Like several other tedious and complicated traditions, this one has become simplified over time. But this is the only rite of parting to take place for one of the seven in 3,700 years.
Damn.
As such, I do think we should honor tradition down to the last detail in this case.
Who's the last? Clearly one of them died 3,700 years ago. And were then presumably replaced, since I don't think any of the Archon seats are unfilled. I've not once thought the god we faced in the beginning is one of the Archons. But, that'd be kind of interesting if it was, and that was 3,700 years ago. Nah, I strongly doubt that. Especially since we didn't actually lose that fight. I mean, win that fight. It didn't lose that fight.
Now that's settled, a question.
Here it is.
Do you have any Mora on you?
Yeah. Hopefully these 3 flowers aren't too expensive.
You forgot to bring money again? Zhongli.
I'm feeling you too, Paimon. I see a pattern emerging here. At this point, I'd be more surprised if he'd remembered.
If I may interject, did I hear you say that these flowers are to be an offering to the Lord of Geo himself?
You did. Does that, sway you to give them to us for free?
Yes, in a sense.
There's no sense about it. It is explicitly what they're for.
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? I heard the awful news about what happened at this year's Rite of Dissension.
Yeah.
It would be bad luck to say it out loud, but I've been worried about our dear Lord ever since. I'm worried that everything I've heard is true.
I mean, I doubt whatever you've heard could be worse than the truth.
Since these flowers will be used to glorify our Lord, they're free of charge.
Thank you.
Just don't forget to pass on my regards.
Of course, of course.
Are you serious?
Paimon, don't even give him an opportunity to change his mind.
Why wouldn't I be? I would be nobody if not for Rex Lapis.
Yeah, the people here love and respect Rex Lapis. To be fair, the people of Mondstadt do care about Venti as well, even though they don't know him or Some, I think, might even think he's a myth.
If he hadn't written those poems in praise of my wares, they'd only be worth a fraction of what I can sell them for today.
Huh. So much folklore here revolves around Liyue's deity making cameo appearances in support of local businesses.
It is a surprisingly common trend.
Thank you, boss. I think I speak for all of us when I say that your generosity has saved our skins.
Well, more specifically, saved my wallet.
Our skins? You were the one who forgot to bring money.
Thank you, Paimon.
Please, it's the least I could do.
And thank you, Bolai.
So, now that we've got the flowers, how do we make the perfume?
Yeah.
Ideally, with the help of an expert. Unfortunately, none of my acquaintances have personal experience in the art of decoction.
We have found the limit of Zhongli's acquaintances and expertise.
Talk about first world problems.
Hence, I need you to help by asking around in the city. Try the common folk, especially women.
Jeez.
So this time we get to go around
I
town
have an
looking
idea.
for nice-smelling ladies to talk to? Paimon likes this job.
That kind of sounds a little creepy, Paimon. No, you're not going to go around just smelling ladies. I actually think the pharmacist maybe might know.
I will wait for you near the statue of the Seven. Meet me there when the perfume is ready.
Sure.
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild. Let's ask Lan. She's master of the Liyue branch, right?
Yeah, but didn't it just say she was busy? Yeah. Tiancho Treasure Trail. Treasure Trail. But wait, is Lan not here? I didn't think they were gone. Oh yeah, Lan is right here still. Who cares about the treasure trail? I believe that for adventurers, experience is more important than wealth. Don't forget that for most of the problems you encounter when adventuring, money is useless. Yeah, I think we need to... Can we actually... Because if I remember right, my suspicion is that it's like somewhere in here. But isn't that basically the chasm? Can we get in there? Or maybe this is the chasm. Okay, so it's probably fine. Alright, so we need to go in there. Do that for Lan until she gets unlocked. And then we can continue the Geo Archon quest.
Aristocratic etiquette is all just for show.